We stand at a precipice, a moment unlike any other in human history. For millennia, evolution shaped us, our genes a lottery we couldn't control. Now we hold the pen. We can rewrite the code of life itself. This tool is called Crispr. It promises a future free from devastating genetic diseases and the hope of crops that can feed a changing world. The power to correct a faulty gene in a single cell is now within our grasp. Imagine eliminating hereditary blindness before birth, or curing cancer by reprogramming immune cells. The potential for good is immense, but every great power comes with great responsibility. CRISPR can also alter the human species in permanent, heritable ways. Designer babies, engineered for intelligence or appearance, could deepen social inequalities. The line between therapy and enhancement is blurry, and once crossed, there may be no turning back. The story of CRISPR is a story of profound choice, healing and discovery, or hubris and unintended consequences. As a scientist, I feel this weight every day. We have unleashed a force of nature. Now we must wield it with wisdom and humility. The decisions we make will echo for generations, shaping the future of humanity. The stakes could not be higher. Our choices today will define what it means to be human tomorrow. To understand our new power, we must understand CRISPR. CRISPR is a molecular pair of scissors, cutting DNA, not paper. Bacteria have used it for billions of years to fight viruses, storing viral DNA as mugshots in their genome. When attacked again, they use these mugshots to guide a protein called Cas9 to the invader's DNA, making a precise cut. Scientists realized we could reprogram this system. By designing a custom guide, we can direct Cas9 to any gene we choose. Once there, Cas9 cuts the DNA, and the cell's repair machinery takes over. We can let the cell disable a harmful gene, or provide a healthy DNA template to correct a mutation. This is gene editing at its core. It's like using find and replace on the source code of life. The process is elegant, powerful, and revolutionary, but with this precision comes the need for caution. We are no longer passive recipients of evolution. We are its authors. The possibilities are vast, but so are the risks. CRISPR gives us the power to shape life itself. CRISPR's precision is revolutionary, but it's not perfect. Sometimes it cuts the wrong place, off-target effects that can disrupt healthy genes. Even when it cuts the right spot, the cell's repair isn't flawless. Small changes, called indels, can create new, unknown gene versions. These tiny scars are hard to detect and may have silent, long-term consequences. A scientist might see a successful edit unaware of a hidden mutation. These changes might not cause immediate problems, but could be passed to future generations. If edits are made in reproductive cells, they become part of the human germline. A silent mutation today could trigger disease decades later in descendants. The risk is not just to one person, but to their entire lineage. We are editing not just individuals, but the future of humanity. The responsibility is profound and daunting. Every edit carries the weight of unknown consequences. We must proceed with extreme caution. The smallest error could echo for generations. In 2018, the fears of germline editing became reality. A Chinese researcher used CRISPR on human embryos, resulting in the birth of twin girls, Lulu and Nana. He aimed to make them resistant to HIV, but the edits were messy and incomplete. The twins received novel mutations, not the intended immunity. Their long-term health effects are unknown. These changes are now part of their germline, passed to future generations. Lulu and Nana are unwilling participants in a lifelong experiment. This act shocked the world, showing how easily ethical lines can be crossed. It's a stark warning. We are not ready for germline editing. The story of Lulu and Nana is a permanent cautionary tale. We must learn from this mistake before others follow. The risks are real, and the consequences irreversible. Genetic mistakes don't stop at one family. They can spread worldwide. In our interconnected world, a heritable change can silently move across continents. A mutation created in one lab could, over generations, become global. This is the risk of a genetic pandemic: slow, silent, and insidious. Imagine a CRISPR edit for muscle growth that hides a risk of heart failure. The trait spreads, unnoticed, until it's too late to reverse. We could create a permanent, man-made genetic disease. Once a new gene enters the population, it's nearly impossible to remove. We risk altering our evolution without understanding the consequences. The human genome is a finely tuned system shaped by billions of years. Random changes could disrupt delicate balances. A genetic arms race could follow, as nations compete to enhance their populations. The stakes are global and the dangers immense. We must recognize the irreversible nature of these changes. The future of our species is at risk. The Crispr revolution lacks global oversight. The technology is cheap, accessible, and easy to use. Any small lab could replicate controversial experiments. International guidelines exist, but they're not enforceable laws. What's unethical in one country may be allowed in another. We live in a genetic Wild West. This patchwork of regulations is easy to bypass. Medical tourism could create a world divided by biology, with the wealthy buying better genes. Rogue actors could pursue human enhancement for military gain. We need a global conversation, including everyone, not just scientists. Clear, enforceable international rules are essential. Without them, the risks of chaos and inequality grow. We are the first generation to direct our own evolution. The choices we make now will shape humanity's future. CRISPR offers immense promise and peril. We can heal or we can harm. Awareness is the first step. Everyone must understand the stakes. This is a conversation for all of society. We must proceed with caution, humility, and restraint. The story of Lulu and Nana reminds us of the dangers of hubris. Our wisdom will be tested as never before. The future is unwritten, but we can steer it toward health and equity. We must act together, with foresight and responsibility. Let us leave a legacy of wisdom, not a silent mutation that haunts generations.